How's it going, everybody? My name is Austin and welcome to the Power Stoked YouTube channel. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you guys so much for even watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button down below. 90% of you that are watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. That would help my channel out so much if you guys just hit that subscribe button. It's free, just do it. Sorry, it's a little aggressive. All right, you guys, so I'm very excited for today's video. We are finally going to be unwrapping the truck. I'm getting so excited for the new wrap color. It's actually sitting on the floor here behind me, and if I keep looking behind the camera, the truck is just behind you guys. I'm very excited to start pulling this wrap off, see how well it's held up, and see how hard it is to remove vinyl wrap. Obviously I installed it. It was a little bit difficult, but I'm kind of interested to see how hard it is to pull vinyl wrap off of a car. So that if you guys ever see a vehicle that you want to buy and it's wrapped a color you don't like, see how hard it is for you guys to just unwrap it yourself or have a shop do it. You know, it's probably not very cheap to have a shop do it, but if you could do it yourself, save some money and get a vehicle you want, maybe this will help you. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the easy stuff. I'm gonna try to pull some of the stuff off, but I've got a very limited time today to do this, so I'm gonna get as much done as I can just so I can give you guys some information. I'll go over how well the wrap is held up in different areas, like around the wheel wells. There's some chips in it because of my previous job. There was some things that happened, so I've got some chips on the vinyl on the front and back. For the most part, this wrap is held up pretty well. It's going on 3 years, I think, this May. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start pulling this wrap off. So like I said, we're gonna start off with the easy spots. As you can see, the wrap is peeling off the mirror. I think that's from improper cleaning, and also I didn't really install it very well on the mirror. It's kind of hard to get it to curve in so many different ways, but I've learned a new way to do it, so we'll see how well it does when I do the green. But we're gonna go ahead and start peeling this off. Now, this isn't factory color, this is just plastic that I painted white, so I'm expecting to see the spray paint underneath actually peel off with it, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm still deciding if I'm gonna paint these mirrors black or if I'm gonna just do the green here. Still figuring everything out, but we're gonna go ahead and just jump into peeling this wrap off. Yeah, so it did what I expected. It pulled some of this paint off right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's some of the white. You can see the primer I used underneath, but it's looking like it's wanting to just come up and Alright, you guys, so pulling the wrap off the truck is a huge pain in the butt. I didn't realize how much work it was gonna be. I thought it'd be super simple, but I know the weather has a lot to do with it. So with it being cold outside, the glue is pretty stiff on there. It's not allowing it to flex or move. That's why it's ripping when I pull on it like this. It just ends up being a little rip. It's not actually like pulling and releasing. So I'm having to use a heat gun to heat up the glue to get it to pull off nicely. So that means this wrap, pulling it off, is going to take quite a bit of time, and I need to get a heater in here before I wrap the truck. So now that I've explained what's been going on and why it seems like I'm taking forever to pull this wrap off, now you know. Let's go ahead and get back to it. God, this is taking forever. I wish I had help. Alright, you guys, so it's been taking forever to take the wrap off by myself. So we've got Wyatt, Alicia, and Sierra on the job. We got the full team here. We're gonna get this thing unwrapped. Alright, so some not so good news. As Wyatt was disassembling the door here, he found some water had made its way into the plug. So somewhere in this door we've got a nice little leak that we gotta now figure out. But luckily we have the truck parked in the garage, so it doesn't have to be immediate. Alright, you guys, we are done for the evening. As you can see, it is 11 o'clock, and we got quite a bit done. I'm actually really impressed. So, we've got most of this side done. We've got the passenger door, the rear extended cab door, behind the cab, and this whole side of the bed, and a little bit done on that front fender. Around to this side, you guys can see the wrap all over the floor. So the bed on this side is all done, and part of this door we already started over here on the driver's side, and as you can see, the roof is totally unwrapped. But you guys, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna head to bed tonight. I will come back tomorrow to continue filming this video. I don't know if I'll finish the wrap in this video, but I'm definitely gonna show you guys, you know, the little things that happened when I was pulling the wrap off, different things that I found, and how hard it is to pull it off. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, Power Stoke Nation. It is officially the next day. It is Super Bowl Sunday. So today I kind of wanted to go over everything that's wrong with the truck. Oh, and since it's Super Bowl Sunday, who you guys going for? Let me know. I'm gonna keep mine a secret. So the wrap did not come off as easily as I was hoping. As you can see, there's still quite a few panels that are wrapped. I didn't really get into it last night. I was so tired. It was 11 o'clock and I had been unwrapping it since 3. All right, you guys, so that's a lot of my fault that it's taking forever. So I decided to unwrap the truck when it's cold. My garage gets to maybe 50 degrees every day. So the wrap is very, very picky about coming off. It's cold, it just rips. It doesn't really come off nicely. Now, if it was a nice sunny day, I left the truck out in the sun and I pulled it in, guarantee you it would come off way better. I just got excited about my new wrap that's in. I got it sitting on the floor like I said, so I wanna get this thing all unwrapped as fast as I can. And I got a lot of body work that I need to do before I can even wrap the truck. This truck was in anything but perfect condition. As you can see right here, it pulled a little paint. It actually went down to the metal. This was existing. The truck bed was pretty beaten up when I got the truck. There's scratches all over the place. They had dogs that like to hang over the sides of their trucks and they'd slip down the side and run their claws down the side of the truck. Same thing with the doors. The paint was anything but perfect. But there's a lot of work to do to the truck. So these little spots I'm not really gonna worry about. The big one is the dent in the driver door that stayed because I couldn't pull it, but I got a guy that's gonna come over and help me out with that. He's super awesome. I'm excited to show him on the channel, show his truck. But like I said, there's a spot there, and then I'll see if I can get it up there on the roof on these rails. It actually pulled the paint pretty bad up there, but I noticed before. So I remember when I was wrapping the truck, the roof rails like that were already pretty rough. Obviously pulling the wrap off, pulled the paint with it because it was loose and wasn't adhered very well. If you guys have a way to seal those and make them better, please let me know. They seem to be a pretty weak spot on this truck. So another thing I didn't get to last night is I talked about there was some water in that plug down there. It actually is coming from the mirror itself. So if you pick up the mirror, hang on, let me, here. See if you guys can hear it. There's some water in there. But now I gotta figure out how to pull that mirror apart and get that water out of there and figure out why it's leaking. The truck has been sitting for a couple weeks because we've been taking my wife's car to work. It's been super nice to have a nice commuter and save some fuel, but it's allowed this thing to deteriorate a little bit. I've got some TLC to do along with a little bit of paint work, body work, and then rewrapping it. But just so you guys can see, taillights are out, roll pan is off. We've got all this side done pretty much all the way up to the front fender. We got a couple little spots coming off here. I'm gonna see about filling these in and just going out without a badge, or seeing if I can get some custom badges made with my logo. I think that'd be kind of cool. We've got the hood to pull still, and then the other side is a different story. So on this side, we've got the little half door almost unwrapped completely. We have this rear panel here. This is the biggest pain in the butt because it goes into here. So it's super hard to get all the wrap off from back there. Roof's totally done. I showed you guys that last night. We have this door, this mirror, this fender, and then obviously the hood still. So if I could recommend anything to you guys, if you guys have wrapped a truck or bought a wrap truck and you want to unwrap it, you can definitely handle it yourself, but just let it sit in the heat or park it in a nice warm garage with a heater. Pulling it off cold is the biggest pain in the butt. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget to grab some merch down in the merch store link below. And if you guys are looking for anything turbo related, go ahead and click my link for the KC Turbos website, and it'll help the channel out a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.